Hey guys, welcome to Light Paves Way. I'm Shez. So I'm going to get some angel number readings. I'm doing things a little bit different this week. I'm doing separate videos for the elements, but all the signs, will be done. So this one is for fire signs, for Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Now please, check all your placements, your sun, your moon, your rising and your north node, because there may be a message in those placements as well. So let's get to it. For those that are new to these angel number readings, I roll the dice, get your angel number, I read the message from the book, and then I pull some tarot to see why that message has come up for you. So let's see. Sagittarius, you're up first. One, two, two. 1, 2, 2. So you may, with 2, 2 being there, you may be seeing 2, 2 a lot. You may be seeing double of things, but there may be a decision that you need to make. Stuck between two, I'm hearing. You are at a very important stage of your journey, so it's important to stay mindful and present. One, two, two for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and North Node. 1, 2, 2 for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and North Node. Some of you are looking too far into the future. You're worrying. It's making you anxious. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it was going to come out as in the upright, and then it sort of flipped reverse. So some of you, you're really restless at the minute, really restless. Some of you are, you're really worrying about, a future opportunity, whether you're going to get a new job, more money, a new opportunity. You're really, really restless. There's a need to, just to pull back and, just focus on the present moment, because you're in a state of, worrying and being anxious whether you're going to get that. It's causing you to trip up in your day-to-day life at the moment. Yeah. You need to, you're really restless because you're worrying, and you're anxious of whether these opportunities are going to come in, which is, you know, it's delaying you by being in that mindset. We've got the Queen of Wands here. So you know, you're very, very, even though you're in this mindset of worrying, there's a confidence to you, self-assurance. Yeah, some of you, you're in the, you're ready to act on something with the Four of Cups reverse. But this is also, you know, you are ready to act. You have got the confidence within you. And you're very passionate and enthusiastic about what the future holds. But you're worrying, you're anxious. It's there's a need to change your mindset here, because you're not appreciating what you have in the present moment. And the more you're worrying about what the future is holding, whether these opportunities are going to come in, some of you, because it hasn't come in yet, you're complaining. There's a lot of complaining, ungratefulness about what you have now. So this needs, yeah, you need to change your mindset here. Yeah. Yeah, it's causing a lot of anxiety. Some of you are so excited with the Queen of Wands here, and then with the Star reverse, you're so excited, you're not sleeping, and this could be, you know, causing, you know, some health issues. You just feel exhausted and tired. Yeah, you need to let go of control. Yeah, it is going to come in for you, but you just have to be patient. Yeah, some of you feel like because this opportunity has not come in yet, you feel like you are being ignored. You're not being ignored, you just have to wait, Sagittarius. We have the Two of Cups and the Five of Cups. So the Two of Cups is in the reverse. Yeah, you feel like this opportunity, whether this is with a person or, you know, a job opportunity, you feel like you're being ignored. You feel like, you know, that, you know, whoever is giving you this opportunity, that they're not interested. Five of Cups. Yeah, some of you are at risk of slipping into depression here. You know, just feeling really low. It's causing it's causing you to become, yeah, because you're so far in the future, it's causing a lot of illusions. Yeah, it's causing a lot of illusions. Some of you could be, because this opportunity hasn't arisen, whoever is whoever is offering this opportunity to you. For instance, if you have applied for a new job, there is so many applicants for this job. You have the right skill set. You know, you're very confident, and you know, you are a leader with the Queen of Wands here. But because this opportunity hasn't, you know, arrived at your door, some of you are, you're worrying, and there's a risk of you then you're starting to gossip, and you know, how can I just nitpick at the person or the company. Sorry if you can hear my tummy rumbling. Yeah, some of you are really starting to nitpick. Yeah, this would be a foolish mistake to do that. If this is a person, and a person has promised you something, you know, some of you are worrying that this person has other options and that they're disinterested in you, and it's putting you in an unhealthy mindset, becoming a little bit paranoid. The opportunity is coming in. You know, there is like a proposal of, you know, a stable new beginning on the cards. But it's your impatience that is delaying this. We also have the Knight of Pentacles reversed here. Yeah, some of you feel like this isn't working, and you're worrying over nothing. My tummy is going at it this morning. Yeah, you're worrying over nothing, and you're becoming, because you're worrying of what the future is going to hold. You're starting to become very controlling, very, very controlling. You need to let go of that. What is meant for you is meant for you. Just let it flow. Just enjoy the present moment. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You know, there is going to be a turning point, but you need to let go of control, Sagittarius. And then the Three of Cups. Yeah. Don't slip into, you know, gossip and slander, you know, just nitpicking at the other person, at the other, you know, whether, if it's a company you've applied for somewhere, just don't nitpick it, you know, because it could work against you. We have the Four of Wands here. Yeah, you are going to be successful. You just need to be patient, because being in this mindset where you're worrying over the future, you know, it's just delaying you. It's just delaying you. It's setting you back, because you're slipping into a lower vibration here. I am going to leave that there, Sagittarius. Just be present. Be present. Be grateful what you have in this moment, because the opportunity, you know, this new stable new beginning, whether it's from another person or, you know, a company, because I'm getting work here. Some of you have applied, you know, for a position, a new job, a promotion. But the opportunity is there. It is coming in for you. You've just got to be patient. Right, Sagittarius. Let's see who's next. Leo. Let's see what we've got for you, Leo. I'm feeling scared with you, Leo. Fear. Scared. One. After I finish these fire signs, I'm going to have to go and get something to eat. 6. Oh, sorry, I've just give you a wobble there. 1, 6, 4. 1, 6, 4. Your angels are helping you to see from a higher perspective. So Leo, your angels are helping you to see from a higher perspective. Some of you, you know, I was getting scared, fear. Okay. One, 6, 4 for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. 1, 6, 4 for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. I'm so sorry if you can hear my tummy rumbling. So we have Temperance. Some of you need to, the Ace of Pentacles with the Fool. Some of you need to balance out your energy here. Some of you may have lost a job. Some of you could be going into debt and you are scared. You're scared and fearful. With the Fool here, you know, something has ended. You know, something has ended, or you've missed out on an opportunity, but there's a need to bring balance, you know, within yourself, because some of you, you know, you really are scared. You're really, really fearful of what the future is holding. But there is your angels saying balance yourself out, because this is an opportunity for a new start, you know, for you to begin something, you know, new. There is to take a chance on something, you know, there is hope there, but you need to, you know, change your perspective. You know, you may have missed out on an opportunity, you may have lost a job, but change your perspective here. I'm being reminded of, I don't know where it's come from, but there's, I've probably read it or seen it somewhere, where someone, they you know, they have an opportunity, they're you know, working on something, and they give up just at the last hurdle, and within it was a video actually that I seen on YouTube. It was someone, they had a business, and you know, it wasn't doing so well, and they decided, you know, just to close the shop, you know, close the business down. And within a couple of months something happened, and the thing that this person was selling actually became, you know, a hit. It became popular. So this person, if they would have kept their shop open, they would have made a lot of money. Don't know why I got that for you. So, you know, there's, so some of you, there's a need to change your perspective here. Don't give up at the last hurdle. Some of you are ready to give up. Four of Swords. Yeah, some of you are ready to give up. You're fearful that, you know, whatever it is you're working on isn't taking off, and you're worried it's not making money, it's not getting the traction that it actually deserves. Don't give up. Stop being fearful. Get out of that mindset. Change your perspective, because there is a fresh hope here. There's a new beginning. You know, the Four of Swords reverse, that's you need to be ready to act, because yeah, because something is gonna literally blow up. Yeah, you're gonna take off. Something is gonna, you know, it's gonna speed up. With strength here, you know, that's about being courageous, you know, despite the fear, despite things not working out. You know, this opportunity, if some of you have lost a job, you know, there's a new opportunity. Change your mindset. If some of you are ready, you know, to give up because it's not getting, you know, you're not being rewarded for it, it's not getting the traction that it deserves, do not give up, because you're at the last hurdle. Change your perspective. It is just a little blip. Two of Wands reverse. Some of you are literally, you're thinking small. You know, you need to think that a little bit bigger. Think outside the box. You may need to change things around a little bit. The Knight of Wands. Some of you, if you have lost your job, some of you could be called, you know, to invest in your creativity, you know, because that is where The opportunity and the money will be made. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Yeah. Yeah, some of you are really, you're in this mindset, you know, you feel like things are, you know, you're stuck in a rut here. Things aren't going the way you want them to go. That you feel like, you know, the situation is out of control. It's not. You just need to change your perspective here. Think outside the box. Yeah, Four of Cups. Some of you, Four of Cups, it's on top of the field. Some of you are going to be given a surprise gift here. You're going to be given something and it's going to take you by surprise. With the Page of Pentacles here. This is a new job. Some of you will be receiving either a new job or a windfall of money here. That is going to help you. But it's all to do with changing your perspective. Yeah, Two of Cups. Yeah, you are. You're going to be given an opportunity, a new job, an opportunity to work with someone else. And it's using, you know, your creativity. Yeah. There's a need to let go of this mindset, because if you're stuck in this fearful, scared mindset, you are going to miss out. You are going to miss out on an opportunity. Anything else for Leo? This offer may come from someone who comes across as arrogant, but it's just your perspective, because you're fearful of what the future holds. It's your perspective of this. Yeah, some of you do think that this person that's going to come in and offer you this opportunity, you're going to think that they're really arrogant. But this person is actually, this offer is genuine. This person, you know, he may not be, he doesn't come across, well, it could be a man, it could be a female. It doesn't come across as, you know, someone that is typical of having, you know, that sort of opportunity to offer, that sort of money to, you know, give. But you're just looking at the surface here. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you need to, you know, look a little bit deeper. Look a little bit deeper, because you're just looking surface level here. Let go of fear. Let go of fear, because you're going to miss out on a good opportunity if you don't. I'm going to leave that there, Leo. But yeah, it's all about changing your perspective. So the next one, oh goodness, is Aries. Aries, you're up next. Nine. Four. 9. 9 could be significant. 4. Oh, we didn't get your number. The Holy Spirit is filling up the cup of your heart until it's overflowing. Know that you are deserving of miracles. Let's read that again for your Aries. The Holy Spirit is filling up the cup of your heart until it is overflowing. Know that you are deserving of miracles. Nine, 4, 9 for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and North Node. No. Yeah, so the Devil reversed. I wasn't going to take them, but at first when they just jumped out automatically. But yeah, I'm being told to take them. Some of you are, you know, releasing a person or a situation or even a behavior within yourself. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. With the 4 here, I'm getting home, family. So some of you, with the Page of Pentacles, that's typical of, you know, a child. Someone with the Devil reverse, releasing that, leaving something. This could have something to do with a child that has left a situation that was abusive, and, you know, a place that was toxic. So this could pertain to a child of yours that has left if this is a younger child, you know, they may have left an abusive school. If it's an older child, they're leaving behind a toxic friends group, a toxic situation. But there's recovery here, healing. The Page of Wands. So you may be hearing some news, but also this child now they're healing. Some of your, if this is regarding a child, this child may be you know, going off and getting art therapy, colour therapy. Yeah, if this child is healing and, oh, I've got all the, yeah, strength reverse this, and literally right under the Page of Wands. So some of your children, this is about children, this, if your child has left an abusive situation, a toxic situation, and they're recovering, some of them may benefit with going seeing a therapist, using creativity, art therapy, colour therapy. Yeah, this child has really, you know, they've lost their confidence. They really have lost their confidence. Some of them, while they was in this situation, they could have been self-sabotaging themselves, their projects, you know, their friends groups, because their self-confidence was knocked. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. You've noticed if they're already in therapy, you are seeing such a difference within them since they've left this toxic place, this if they've left a toxic situation, since, you know, leaving that behind and going into recovery, a recovery phase, whether that is just, you know, just removing themselves and you know, from a situation and delving into their own creativity, or whether this is you've actually taken them to a therapist to recover, to heal from this situation. You're now seeing, you know, amazing results. You know, they are becoming more confident within themselves. Yeah, they are letting go. Your child is letting go of all the burdens. Now they're recovering. Yeah, this breakaway, some of, yeah, since releasing this, you've literally, yeah, some of you are absolutely amazed at the progress. It's overwhelming. It's literally overwhelming at how much progress they have made since leaving this place, this situation. You're literally, you're overwhelmed and in shock at the progress that they've made since leaving. They've literally, it's like they've changed overnight since leaving this toxic place behind. And that's because, you know, they're no longer in fight or flight mode. They're able, you know, to recover. The Nine of Swords reversed. Some of your children were not able to sleep. They could have been experiencing nightmares. They have now stopped. or they have slowed down significantly if they have not stopped completely. Yeah, the Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, the past, this place that they were in, since leaving that place behind, that what's it, they have recovered so much. Yeah, they're no longer having memories of the past, or they're not allowing the memories of the past to control them anymore. The Hanged Man reverse. Yeah, and the King of Swords. There was someone in this situation that they've left. Someone was, you know, really, really abusive. Really abusive. They was victimized. They was targeted. By someone that, you know, that should have been there to support them. This was a real abuse of power. This King of Swords reverse is if your child got upset in this establishment, I'm getting school. I'm getting school with you, Aries. If this child got upset, this King of Swords they'd use the child's emotions against them. They would punish them for their emotions instead of supporting them. Yeah, this King of Swords really did not understand your child at all. Yeah, this King of Swords oh my goodness, this King of Swords could have gossiped with other staff members. There is an incident here where your child has told you that something has happened, or explained, you know, why they behaved in a certain way, and this King of Swords lied. They suggested that your child was a troublemaker, when in fact it was this teacher. This teacher, you know, was lying. There was, you know, really, the stuff that they were saying to your child, you know, it was disgusting. It was cruel. And it's put your child into fight or flight mode. It really did. They wasn't sleeping. They was having nightmares. But since leaving this situation, you've seen tremendous progress. It's literally, you're overwhelmed and shocked at the positive progress that your child has made. Whether this is, you know, just because they've left the situation and, you know, they're able to recover, they're no longer under that stress, or whether they've stepped into their own creativity off their own back, or whether you have taken them to a therapist, a professional, to heal. That's too many. Just one more please for Aries to close out this reading. Yeah, things were very heavy. You know, it was just too much. Yeah. The Ace of Cups. Reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. Some of you were literally at the end of your tether. You really was. It's because you know, you was let down. Your child was let down. You know, they could have gone through a period of feeling depressed. You know, you both have been disappointed by this situation, but now that they've left and that they've recovered with the Three of Pentacles, you know, underneath the deck, you know, you're seeing that they are able, you know, able to work with other people. They are able, you know, to concentrate. Things are looking so much brighter, Aries. And it's because they've now, you know, they've come out of a toxic situation and they are healing. Yeah. They're healing, they're recovering. And you're seeing a massive difference. Yeah, absolutely. You're overwhelmed and shocked at the positive progress. You just can't believe it, you know, how much they've changed since leaving this place. I'm going to leave that there, Aries. This is confirmation, you know. This is confirmation for you. But your child is going to be okay. They're going to be okay. I'm going to leave that there. If these messages have resonated, hit the like button. If they didn't, check out your other signs, your moon sign, your rising and your north node, because there could be a message in there for you. And I shall see you again soon. Bye.